Hello guys, welcome to the second screencast of C tutorial. In the last tutorial, I told you about how to configure GCC compiler in the Windows, and now let's begin our main C class. The C language is designed to create small and fast programs. It's a lower level language than most of the other languages. That means it creates codes that's a lot closer to what machines really understand. For example, see here, int main, that is int means an integer, puts c rocks. See here what actually this is a C file, human readable C code, and this is what it is, a compiler compiling the C code and bringing the output in an executable file, that is this one. Actually what a compiler do is it converts the C code into a machine readable code. Actually what the happens is can only understand the binary, the stream of binaries, that is zeros and one, which is this file. And the job of the compiler is to convert that C code into this executable file, which is a stream of binary number. And when we open that executable file, we get our desired result. So to talk with machine, we use this compiler. And what does C means? C is a language. Is what is the languages? The language is a set of basic syntaxes and some basic keywords here are from where we can uh, make our code to do a specific job, or to do a specific program, or to get a specific output. And the compiler know what the keywords are and how to convert them into the machine code. And for that, uh, for every particular language there is a particular compiler. For C we are using GCC. And here you have human readable code. This compiler uh, brings out your executable file. The compiler creates a new executable file. This file contains machine code, which is a binary stream of zeros and one. Now where the C is used, C is basically used where we need speed, space, portability. Most of the operating systems are written in C, and most of the other computer languages are written in C, and most game softwares are also written in C. That means C is widely spread language, and it is the basic language for a beginner to learn programming. I think so, but there may be another languages where you can learn programming, but this is basic language. And now see here, this there are some bunch of C codes, and let us read each of one and try to understand what exactly the code is doing. Here we have an int card count is equal to 11. See here there is a variables in C, means for storing 11 I need a variable, and the variable is nothing, just a location in memory where I am assigning some values. For example, here where I am creating a variable card count and I am storing 11 in it. But what does int mean? Int means which type of data I am storing in card count. I am storing 11, which is an integer, therefore I have typed int, integer to int. Okay, that means the data type of that card count is int. And now read the second statement. If card count is greater than 10, puts the deck is hot increase back. What that mean is, we it means that it is a conditional statement. If by reading if we can understand that it is a conditional statement, and that card count is greater than 10, then do this. Okay, if the condition is satisfied, then put the deck is hot increase bet. And now we have int c. Int c is equal to 10. Again we have declared a variable with name c and data type integer, and value in it is 10. What are doing now? While c is greater than 0, puts I must not write code in class, and c is equal to c minus 1. And one thing you might be confusing, that what that puts mean. Puts is a function which puts the text on screen or maybe in file. You will know it soon. while we will do basic functions of that C program. Now just for sake of code readability, I am telling you that what exactly the C program look likes, and what exactly the C programs functions and keywords looks like. So when I'm writing some program, you don't get afraid what is this, what is this. And now see here, while c is greater than 0, puts this I must not write code in class. C is equal to c minus 1. What it is doing, that it is checking that if c is greater than 0, yeah, c is greater than 0, we have assigned 10 to it, and now it will put that statement. And what this statement is doing, c is equal to c minus 1, it is subtracting 1 from the previous value of the c and storing back it into the c. Okay, so this is all about what while is doing. While is just a loop. I will tell you more about it later on. It's a loop. It will do the task repeatedly until or unless this condition is not satisfied. Okay, now see here, slash star and some text and again star slash. This is a special type of statement, and it is called comment statement. It is not read by GCC, it is not altered or not compiled by GCC. It is just a statement to for the programmer to know, to comment out something important in that code. For example, I am writing the code, I write here in this code that created by Vikas and something else. It is just for the description of the functions and description of the code. And it is better to write that comments, because it makes the program easier to understand when we are writing big programs of 500 lines and some big one. And now see here what the uh, char is doing. Char ex 20. What that means, char means here character. We have one variable ex, and what the 20 means, 20 means that it can take only 20 characters. Okay, we are making defining a string. It's a type of string. We are defining a variable which can take only 20 characters. Okay, now here what happens, it will put this text on the screen, enter boyfriend's name. And now scanf. Scanf is a function just like the put function do the puts the text on the screen. Similarly, scanf is a function which get the input from the user. Okay, now here what did percentage 19 as means, percentage 19 as a format specifier. I will tell you more about it later on. But see here what is happening here, that the scanf is doing, scanf is taking an input from the user and storing its value in ex, the variable which we have defined earlier. Okay, and now what that is, what it is doing, printf. What the printf do, printf is just like the puts, it prints out the this text on the screen. We have a format specifier in that percentage s, I will tell you later. And see here, dear percentage s, where I'm using this percentage s, and for that I am declaring ex. That means I am printing out the value ex over here, and ex is what we have get from the user. And this is what about the printf statement. Now I have a code for you, that how the C program looks alike. mm, Here I have also attached this document on description, you can check it out here. See here, the C program consists of mainly three parts. It generally begins with a comment statement. Here, in the comment statement, we write description about the program, means how what the program is doing, and what the program is all about, and also some copyright information. And there is this code is released under Vega's public license information and all that, when it is created and by whom it is created, all that. It is called in. It is generally good practice to make this. See here, these stars are just for making to look this comment beautiful, not anything else. This after the slash star is necessary, and before the slash star is necessary, but these stars, these three stars in between these slashes, are just to make that comment look beautiful, nothing else. Okay, now the C program is a very small program. It can't do almost nothing, it can do without any external library. So for that we include some libraries, basic libraries. Here it is, In hash include stdio.h. What that means? Std input output, the standard input output library. This is a header file, and in that header file there are some libraries. We will discuss about the library and the header file later on. For now, you just see here that we will in most of the programs we will see that this file is necessary. This contains the basic functions of our C program which we requires every time. And now the main program begins from here. This is the main program, and the main program begins from a function only. And from a function only it begins as a main function. And what is this? What the function is? Function is something. What is the function of a machine? Washing machine. Washing machine does what the when we set the timer on, it do some functions at the specific time, and after that it shut down when the timer goes to zero. Means what happens here? It There is a function which asks to perform that particular task. So here the main is a function from where the C compiler starts to compile the program, and it goes line by line. And here we get index. But this all this is the code. I will tell about that later on. Is we have three basic parts of the C code. So I hope that you have successfully understand the what how the C program looked like, and what are the three major parts of the C program. And in the next tutorial I will tell you we will write our own program, basic programs. And thank you for watching.